Hi everyone, it's me Roslyn and my husband
Marcus.
So on this video, we will share to you our love story.
It's been a long time coming.
Yeah, where it started. Okay, so our love story begins on Clash of Clans.
Completely by chance.
So I started to play Clash of Clans because my friend Maki introduced Clash of Clans to me, and then I joined another clan, but it did not work out, so I decided to left that clan and then made my own Clash of Clans. Yeah, that started August 2014 when he finally joined my clan. And when he is in my clan, I told him to join our Facebook page. So he joined our Facebook page.
Which was surprising because I was like, wow, that's pretty cool that, I meet a group of people that actually want to stay connected in the game and took it to that level. So I was intrigued. I won't lie, I was very intrigued by it. So I remember when I joined the group, I saw your picture for the first time, and she was wearing a pink shirt that had a shark on it.
Yeah, I will show you that picture.
And it said man eater.
Yeah.
And I was like, I wonder if she's a man eater. Like, I wonder if,
literally.
If she just eat. No, not literally.
Literally.
I wonder if she literally, like, takes men, chews them up, and spits them right out. That's what a man eater is. But apparently, the shirt didn't suit her character. She was very genuine, very kind, and just a down to earth person, very humble.
But you don't know me in person on that time. Yeah, I wear that shirt because that time I'm brokenhearted. It should be man hater, but I saw that man eater, so okay, I'll grab this. So
kind of ease the blow.
Yeah, so he saw my picture and he told me that I'm beautiful. I don't know if that's true.
Oh, I thought you were very beautiful. I still do, but I remember when I saw the picture, I was like, wow, I didn't think pretty girls played video games. I figured, that just was a myth.
So yeah, so we continue to communicate on Messenger, and of course we play Clash of Clans, and then I introduced him to Viber on, I think that is year 2015, and that's the time we have a communication more often, right?
Yeah, I mean, it was brand new to me because I was like, wow, I wouldn't want to have to like call you on my regular phone for however long we needed to speak, because it would be really expensive, and I didn't even know what Viber was, and actually that was like a perfect solution to the issue, because I mean
it's free.
It was free.
You just need to connect on internet.
Yeah, like I was like, wow, that's pretty awesome. So yeah, you really opened my eyes to Viber. So yeah, good thing for that.
Yeah, so we communicate on Viber, and then I decided to make our own Clash of Clans t-shirt. So I made a Clash of Clans t-shirt for the member of my clan in the Philippines, so including Maki and Omeng, and then me. And then I sent a Clash of Clans t-shirt also to my so I have a call leader. I sent a t-shirt to them also. I think they live in Mexico. I forgot, but his name is Fly. So I sent him a t-shirt, and then Marcus saw the post that...
Yeah, I saw the post on Facebook, and I was like, wow, that's really cool, because I mean, everybody had their own t-shirt. It was customized to them, and had like their own little troop that they use and their little clan name on it. And I was like, that's pretty awesome. And I remember I liked the post, and I was like, man, I remember just typing like, hey, that's a really cool idea that you did. And you said, do you want one?
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, yeah, how much do they cost? And I remember you telling me, no, I'll just make one for you for free. And that just kind of blew me away because I was like, nobody's ever made anything for me like that, like nobody. Like, I mean, I don't think anybody's even drawn me like a picture, never less made me a shirt. So I was really, really kind of taken back by your generosity. And
yeah, I sent him a Clash of Clans t-shirt with the cup.
Yeah, I told her, I was like, look, I'm a double X. I mean, I was like, if she's going to make me one for free, I'm a double X. I like the dragon, and then that's what I was using at the time. I was using all dragons, and then my name was Marcus Aurelius in the game, and then on the back, it said Fierce Immortal. It had the clan shield on there, and then on the front it said Clash of Clans. It was really cool.
And then so I sent him that, and then he sent me a video that he received the package that I sent to him.
I was at my friend Manny's house, and I remember we were hanging out playing video games, and I brought the package over there because I was like, dude, I want to open this up here, and I remember we were going to talk that night anyway, so I was like, I'm going to open this up. So we opened it up, and I remember, the shirt, the hat, and then you gave me this long, like, welcoming letter to the clan, which I was like, dude, this is, like, official now. Like, I'm never going to leave this clan because, you were just thanking me for being loyal, or no, you were thanking me for joining the clan and hoping that I would stay loyal to the clan and that we would always stay connected. And I was like, man, I was like, this is amazing. This is an amazing moment, like, in my history. And I remember talking to Manny, and Manny's like, dude, you gotta meet this girl. I mean, this girl is like the real deal and stuff. And I was like, dude, I know, like, I mean, I know she's just being really nice, but I mean, not really to downplay, anybody out here in America, but like, people just aren't like that. They don't take the time to really get to know you, and then also make things that are custom to you like that. That was really awesome. So shortly after that, I remember we got on the Skype call and we were discussing like, hey, I would love to meet you, hang out with you for a couple days, and get the tour of the Philippines.
Yeah, he's asking me how much, and then what are the tourist spots in the Philippines. So
I mean, I did my research and stuff. So I mean, I saw the things that there, that they had out there, things to do, and then the biggest shock to me was the price for the airline ticket. It was like under $700 for round trip, which I was expecting a flight halfway around the world would be in the thousands, but it was actually really cheap.
I sent him, this is the budget that you need for the 3 days that he will stay in the Philippines. And then I sent him our itinerary, because I am a person that I want everything is organized. So before he got here, he already know where we will go, then how much he will spend. So I sent that to him.
I remember saying, I was like, so if I bring like $500 for like the 3 days that I'm there, I remember you said you're like you would be rich. You'd be able to do whatever you wanted for the 3 days. And I was like, okay, sweet. So I'll just do that.
Yeah, and then what did you tell me? What is your worried when you go to the Philippines, because you did a research about Philippines?
Well, I mean, I know that I mean, everywhere kind of has this problem with like kidnapping and sex trafficking and all that stuff. I mean, that's something that it didn't really occur to me until I was already off my 28-hour flight there. Like you think I would think of that while I'm staying in line to get my ticket and stuff. Like no, it literally occurred to me after I had done the sitting down, and I was like, man, I really hope that she is who she says she is, when I get there.
And really hoping that the picture that you saw is really me.
Right. Yeah, because I mean, you could have always been like the lure, to kind of get me out there. And then like I see you, you're waving to me, and the next thing I know, I got a bag over my head, and I'm throwing it in the back of a van.
Or I will chop your body.
Well, no, I thought I was gonna be like in a hotel room in a tub with ice with my organs harvested, and that'll be that'll be the end of me.
Sorry, to all the Filipinos who's watching this, but we share this like honestly, opinion, and honestly what Marcus thinks about the Philippines. So we
having no experience at all going to the Philippines.
So
that's why I thought that.
we cannot control whatever other people thinks in our country. So we just respect it, and we need to like we need to show them that they think that the bad things about the Philippines is wrong. Okay.
Well, I was definitely wrong. I mean, yeah, I think it's kind of natural for anybody that's going into a foreign country for the first time to be worried, because it's not.
It's not your own country.
Not your own country.
You don't have any idea.
You're not protected under the same laws, and stuff. And anything can happen. I watched that movie Broke Down Palace, where Claire Danes and another girl, they go into Thailand, and they get in, some guy like smuggles drugs into their luggage and stuff, and then they get locked in the prison, and it's just like the worst conditions ever.
Yeah. So he went.
To think that way.
So he went to the Philippines April 22 to 25, and me, Maki, and Omeng waited for him at the airport, but around 8 p.m. I left them because I need to go home, and Maki and Omeng stay at the airport to pick up Marcus.
Yeah, and I remember getting off the plane, and I was thinking, I mean, I had my Clash of Clans t-shirt on, and they said that they would have theirs on too, so I'd be able to spot them. But I come around the corner, and I just see like a sea of heads, and they're all, 5'4", 5'3", and I'm really,
because he's so tall. He's 6'5".
Yeah, I'm 6. I'm looking at all. I'm trying to find these two guys in this crowd of heads. I'm just like, how am I ever gonna find these guys? And then like literally within like 30 seconds, I hear my name, Marcus, and it's Mackie and Omeng, and they saw me. I mean, I guess I'm hard to miss,
Because he was wearing a black jacket and the Clash of Clans shirt.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
And I towered over everybody by about 1.5 feet, so that made things easy.
Yeah, so he's already in the Philippines April 22, and then April 23 we started our itinerary, and I met him at the train station that is in Pasay. So I know what he looked like because I check his Facebook, and
I get the same haircut all the time.
So when I saw him with Maki and Omeng, because Maki and Omeng stay in his hotel that night when they pick up Marcus, and then on the next day, the four of us will meet at the train station at Pasay. And then when I saw him, I told him, "Hi, how are you?" And then I told him, "Can I have your arm?"
Yeah, I got really nervous because I didn't know if she was gonna like grab my arm and like cut my hand or something, like I didn't know what was gonna happen, but it actually ended up being really, really nice.
Yeah,
to do.
when I told him, "Can I have your arm?" And then I feel that he is worried and afraid when I asked that.
Like I said, in the back of my head, I was like, I'm waiting for the bag. Where's the bag? Is it go over my head right now? Didn't happen. I thought it was going to.
So when I got his hand, I give him a bracelet. So this is the bracelet.
I've kept it on, and I've kept it intact ever since.
Yeah, this is my welcome gift to him when he visited the Philippines the first time. So I give this to him, and
you
then
had one. Mackie and Omeng had one as well.
Yeah, I give Maki and Omeng, and I have one also. And then so we visit the Rizal Park and tell him the history about the Philippines and all our national heroes. And then we went to Excel Museum, Manila Ocean Park, and then Ark in Island. And I remember when we are in Ark in Island, Maki asked me what do I think about Marcus. And then I told him that yeah, he's fine, he's good. That's the answer. That's the answer that I told to Maki. He's fine, he's good. And then Maki told me that if I think that he likes me, and then I said I don't think so. But Maki told me that he will not visit the Philippines if he don't like me. He will not spend money if he don't like me.
Well, to be like fully honest about my position, I went over there with zero intentions of like trying to find a girlfriend or anything like that. Like I was just going over there with just to make a genuine friend out of it, you know.
But you want to meet me, right?
Yeah, I did, because I thought you were a really sweet, genuine person that I wanted to get to know better, because it's not every day that you meet somebody that, you know, makes a connection with you online and they send you something for free, just, you know, out of the goodness of their heart. And it's just it's a friendly thing. It wasn't even like a trying to get me to go over there kind of thing. It was literally just a heartless thing. A heartfelt thing that you did. And you know, it's very rare when those moments happen. And I feel like, you know, you only get so many chances in life to meet people that are going to be like that, being genuine and stuff. So I didn't want to let you slip between my fingers and stuff. I wanted to literally, you know, get a handle on who you were, you know, because I mean, in the end of it, like I was like, you know, we can just be great friends at the end of this, or whatever. But that wasn't the intention to go over there and develop feelings for you. It was literally just I wanted to have this experience, and you know, I wanted to have it with someone that I had already spent a good deal of time with online. So I mean, I could honestly say once I met you the first time in the train station, there was no awkwardness. There was no walls that had to be knocked down and stuff. It's like we had been talking and communicating for a couple months before we actually met, and it was natural.
Okay.
It wasn't.
He talk a lot.
I wasn't nervous.
Sorry guys, he talk a lot. That's Marcus. when we started the communication, I will just listen, and then he will just talk and talk and talk and talk.
Yeah. Now
it's my turn.
Now it's reversed. Now she talks and talks and talks, and I just listen.
Of course not. I just talk when I'm mad. Okay, guys.
And I listen when she's bad.
So, when Maki told me that Marcus has an interest, or Marcus likes me, and then he asked me if there is a chance that I will like Marcus, and I told Maki, honestly, I told Maki that no, there is no chance. So I told you that. I'm honest. There is no chance that I will like Marcus.
Because I was American.
That time, because I'm so sorry to all the Americans, okay? I am not what do you call this? I don't have any negative thoughts about American. And then Maki said, okay, but don't close your door, because we don't know what will happen next. And I said, oh no, it will not happen.
She was sure of it.
I'm sure 100%.
The door was shut.
That I will not like Marcus, because I don't want American. I want Filipino. If I will get married, I want Filipino.
Side note, when I went over there, everybody thought I was Filipino. They
he looks like Filipino.
They said if I spoke a little bit slower, you know, I just looked like a Filipino trying to speak English. That's it.
Yeah, that's why they will not kidnap you.
Right. They're like, he lives here, you know.
So yeah.
At least I had that going for me, you know. I had I had my looks, you know, not really where I was from, because you had these thoughts about Americans and I had these thoughts about Philippines, you know. So I mean, that's fair.
Yeah. So we finish our itinerary, and it's time for Marcus to go back to US, and that is April 25. So when we are at the airport, he asked me about how can I go to US, and what are the requirements or documents I need to do to visit US. And then
because I wanted to give you the tour of the US.
Yeah. And I told him I need to apply for tourist visa, and I think it's what do you call this, there is like only 30% chance that I will get approved for my tourist visa, because I know if you are a tourist visa, you apply for tourist visa, you need money, you have a money on your bank, blah blah blah, and other lot of things. So, and then he told me, how about if I will marry you, blah blah blah, and then I said, I think so, yeah. Fiance visa or spouse visa, I think that's fine, yeah. So
I was just throwing it out there as an option. I was like, well, I can
yeah.
just marry you, and then you know the fiance visa is like 6 to 9 months process.
Yeah, so so that time, so he's already in the US, and that time he told me that he has a feelings for me.
Yeah, I waited till I got off the plane and was landed safely back in Atlanta.
You told me there is no, what do you call this? You told me that you told me that you visit the Philippines because you just want to make friends, and then now when you go back to the US, you will tell me that you have a feelings for me.
Because it was because I had developed them over that small period of time. You know, like after I already had like a great, you know, view of you, of like, you know, the kind of person that you were.
Because I'm very sweet, just.
Yeah, and then but when I actually got to hang out with you, I was like, wow, you know, not only is she sweet, but she's also very, you know, kind, and she's very considerate, and she's very humble, and
Wow, I'm already your wife.
I'm talking about then, okay? You were very beautiful, but you weren't the type of manipulative.
I'm not beautiful.
Yes, you are.
Okay.
Take a poll.
So yeah, he told me about his feelings, and
yeah, I basically said that I wanted to get to know you better, because you were like, I remember you were kind of like, okay, well, you know, don't forget about us, you know, we'll always have Clash of Clans and all this stuff, and I was like, well, I'd like to continue talking to you, because, you know, I had such a great time, you know, in the Philippines, and I would like to continue this conversation, and just get to know more about you, and more about your family, and just, you know, just know more about you in general.
Yeah, so after that, he sent me gifts, and then May 31st, 2015, he asked me to check his base, COC base, and when I check his base, it says, "Will you marry me?" mix. So he asked, on his base, it says, "Will you marry me?" mix. So I was shocked.
It was a Clash of Clans proposal. I figured it would be fitting because that's how we met, and you know, then after we actually got to hang out and stuff, I was like, man, this really is like, this is the real deal.
Is it really true that time that you want to marry me?
I thought you were kind of it for me. That was like, wow, this is it. This is what I want in my life.
Well, I told him, sorry, you can't.
Strike one.
I'm not like other girls. Okay, it's fine.
Right. I'm sure she'd been proposed to before on Clash of Clans by somebody making their base like that. So I probably wasn't the first and probably wasn't the last. So.
Yeah. So when I saw that, I was
thought
shocked.
I was being original, but obviously it wasn't good enough.
I was shocked, and then I told him, I'm so sorry. It's not that I let you down, but I want you to court me like the Filipino way, that the man will court the woman, and then you will ask for my hand for my family. So I told him that, and then we
You said you need to do your research on how to court.
Oh yeah.
That's what you said.
You need to do the research.
And when I did my research, I was like, wow, like
it's a lot.
This is like this is some early 1800s like stuff. You know, you gotta like greet the whole family. You gotta send gifts to the whole family. You have to make sure that.
We shouldn't like that, but it's like
you gotta write poetries. You gotta sing songs. You gotta dance and stuff. And I'm not a dancer or a singer. You know, I'm a
old tradition.
I'm a graphic designer. You know, I can make you something. You know, I can design something for you. I mean, I was trying to just play to my strengths and, you know, do things that, you know, were visually would impact her, and you know, but also at the same time, on those special occasions, send her flowers and send her Hello Kitty stuff.
Yeah, because I love Hello Kitty.
Yeah.
So that's the first time that he proposed, and then I told him, no, you need to court me.
Strike one.
And then for the second time, that is June 2015, me and Jodeline, we are in the restaurant, and then we're talking on Skype, and then he proposed to me again, and take note, with a ring.
Yeah, I had a ring this time. It was better than just a base, and she would have a witness to be like, oh wow, that's a really nice gesture. And then I figured she'd
I will appreciate it, and I will say yes.
I figured her friend would have kind of give her a little bit of a push, like, hey, like when is this gonna happen to you again, or something. Say something to her, be like, yo, you should totally jump on this opportunity.
But what I said,
strike two.
I said, oh, I'm so sorry. I really appreciate it. I know you love me. That's because you told me that you love me. But you really need to go to the Philippines and then court me and then ask for the permission of my family. And then, yeah. And then, so I'm so sorry. So,
yeah,
that's the second.
Strike two. Yeah.
So, and then we continue to talk on Viber, and then
any other American at this point would probably have just backed off this.
Of course.
Because they're just like, you're like, you know what, after strike two, there's really, you've already put your heart on the line twice.
Because here in the US, I'm so sorry with other Americans. I'm not telling all Americans are like this, but here in the US, mostly it's like, can I get you a drink? And then after that, yeah, they are in a relationship.
It's pretty fast. You take the drink, you kind of owe me some conversation.
That's why I always told to Marcus that why it's always like that. It's fast.
I was never
it's like
a person to go to the bar and try to pick up somebody. Like I was never. I just, that's not me.
I'm a dalagang Pilipina. You need to court me.
Yeah.
So yeah. And then the next time, September 2016, that's the second time that he go back to the Philippines again to meet my family, my friends, my relatives.
Because, well, let's preface it with this. I asked you, what did you want for your birthday a couple
months
prior, and you said that you just wanted a simple greeting from me.
I want you. That's what I said.
Yeah.
You asked me, what do you want on your birthday, and said, I want you.
Yeah.
And then,
but what you meant by that was literally just a greeting. You wanted something, just a simple greeting on Skype. That's it.
No, I want you in person. I want you to come back to the Philippines.
Okay, so I made that happen. I took 2 weeks off of work and I flew out there.
Yeah. So that time, that is September 6th, when he is in the airport, and we are in the Hong Kong with my mom and my sister. And then when we are in Hong Kong, he called me that he has a problem.
Yeah.
Tell it to them.
I was in LA, Los Angeles, and my plane landed at 12:30, and I thought that my connecting flight was at 1:30, but it actually was at
because it's military time. He did not
1:30.
know.
Yeah.
Shunga joke.
1:30. So basically, my plane was already taken off, and also the luggage that I had packed from Atlanta did not make it on the same plane as me. So they put it on the next plane out to LA. So it was literally like a flight behind me. So I was dealing with that, and I was dealing with the fact that my connecting flight had already left. So I remember talking to the guy, and he told me that the guy behind the counter, and he told me that I could hang out in LA for 3 days. It's a Labor Day weekend. The prices could possibly go down by Monday, or I could pay them $300 and they can get me on the next plane out on Air China. And I mean, I had to take it because I had to be out there for your birthday, your mom's birthday.
Yeah, because we have a family reunion on that day.
I was like, I can't miss that. I have to be out there. And, you know, I only had $500 to my name. I was like, dang, like this is really bad because now I'm going out there for more time with less money
Less
this
money.
time. And I was like, oh, this is gonna be really bad. So I was in LA for about 3 hours before I got on the next plane out. And I remember that plane took me to, I think I was in Taipei, for, I had a 10-hour layover in Taipei. And I remember I was very starving because Air China only fed me one time. They skipped me on peanuts, and I think they skipped me on water too. So I was very hungry when I got off the plane. And in Taiwan, they have duty free, which is like chocolate, cigars, and bourbon. So I didn't have any interest in any of that. So I just went to the corner. I plugged up all my devices. I remember I had my iPad at the time, and I knew I was going to have plenty of time to write down what I was going to say to her at the family reunion. So I took that opportunity, and then I just tried to make myself sleep. So then the following morning, you know, I was at my gate, and it was a 2-hour flight to Manila. And after that, that's when I flew in. I landed in the Philippines. Mackie and Ming.
Maki and Omeng. Only that's the second time. That's the second time. Yeah, Maki is not there.
Oh, it's not
me and Omeng pick you up, but you don't know that I'm there.
Okay, yeah, it was just Omeng was there.
Yeah.
And he said that, hey, do you want to talk to? Yeah, you just spoiled what I was about to say. But it's okay. It's your video.
Yeah, because.
So yeah, I remember he was like, "Hey, do you want to talk to Mix?"
Omeng told him.
Do you want to talk to Mix, let her know that you made it safely? And I was like, "Yeah, sure." So I call her, and
while in the phone, he did not know that I'm beside him.
Yeah, she was basically saying, she's like, "How was your flight?" It was like, "Oh, it was
look
great."
At your back. Look in your. I told you, look behind you, and then when you.
No, I thought you said you need to tuck your shirt in. Is what I thought you said. And I was like, what? And then I turned around and there you were.
Oh, yeah. So, the bottom line is I'm there.
Yeah.
And then I gave him a siopaw because he's very hungry.
Yeah.
He ate the siopaw.
Yeah, I did. It was good.
So, yeah. So, we pick him up at the airport and then we go straight to the resort.
No, before we go to the resort, we go to the bakery.
Oh, yeah. To buy cake.
What was the Goldilocks?
Goldilocks.
It's Goldsmith. What is it called? Goldilocks. Yeah. Because you were like, we have to get a
because
cake.
Yeah, because that time it's my birthday, my mom's birthday. Actually, my birthday is September 7. My mom's birthday is September 2. And my aunt's birthday is September 1. And then my uncle's birthday is, I think, September also. And then my nephew's birthday is September also. So, we are 5 people celebrating our birthday that on that month. But we celebrate it in one day. So, I told him we need to buy cake.
Little did she know, I had already arranged to have cakes, three sets of cakes and flowers sent to the resort already. And I didn't want to give that away, so I was just like, hey, more cake is better than less cake. So
yeah, so when we are at the resort, and then I give him what do you mean, clothes for him to change. And then, so I did not know that he talked to my cousin for the preparation, everything, the proposal, and everything. And then, yeah, so he gave me flowers. He gave flowers to my mom and my aunt. And then there is a cake. And then my cake is Hello Kitty.
Yeah.
And then there is a box. There is a box at the top of the cake, and then my cousin told me, cause Nene is my nickname. Nene opened the box and I said, what box? What box? And then when I look at the cake, oh, here's the box. And then when I opened the box, it's empty. And then I told them, oh,
It wasn't empty. It wasn't empty. It had a piece of paper in it that said,
oh, yeah.
practice.
There is a piece of paper and it says practice. And I said, oh, practice. Okay, practice. And then, so after that, when I said practice, Marcus.
You said, oh, thank you very much,
Oh,
Marcus.
thank you very much.
And that's when I pulled out from behind my hand. I had a cupcake that had another box on it, and it was made out of fondant. And inside of it was a promise ring. And on the front of the cupcake, it said, "Will you be my girlfriend?"
Yeah. Oh, good thing you remember. Clap, clap, clap.
Well,
clap.
it was my plan, of course. I remember.
Yeah, and then he read to me the thing that he is written during his while waiting at the airport, and then all his promises and blah 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 blah, and then he
it was blah 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 for about 10 minutes. Yeah,
Blah, blah,
nothing of importance. It was just saying how special you were and how thankful I was to ever had met you, and just how I was going to do my best to show you that what was in my heart was true, and that I would never hurt you, and that I would always be here for you and take care of you, and
yeah,
blah
and
blah blah.
So when he asked me about
if you would be my girlfriend,
what is my answer?
You said ask my mom first.
Yeah, ask my mom, and my mom said yes. So when my mom said yes, I said, yay, finally. Because that time I'm already
33.
30.
We were both 33.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I'm old now. I'm 33. So yeah, so I'm 33, and then I said, yeah, finally. So I said to him yes. So he wear the ring to my finger. And then, that's it. And then we swim, we eat. And then after that day, we went to Tagaytay.
The coolest place in the Philippines, literally.
He loves it.
Yeah, it wasn't hot at all. It was very high elevation. There was an awesome church on top, and there was a Ferris wheel on top as well, which was pretty cool.
Yeah, so when we went to Tagaytay, and then we are at the top of the Ferris wheel, and he proposed again.
Batter up. This is the third try.
Fourth time, but the third time I said yes. And then for the fourth time again, when we are at the top of the Ferris wheel, he proposed to me again, and he gave me the ring that he showed me during the time that he proposed to me for the second time.
Can you refresh my memory? When was the third time I proposed to you?
September 6th. And then I said yes.
The third time?
Yeah, that's the third time. Because the first one is Clash of Clans. The second time, Skype with the ring. And then the third time, you proposed to me if I can be your girlfriend. And then I said yes. And then the fourth time, when we are at the Ferris wheel.
Well, just so that we're clear, the fourth time is actually the third time I proposed for you to be my wife. That's what I'm talking about. Not to be my girlfriend. I asked you to be my wife 3 times, and on the third time is when she said yes. So the moral of this story is persistence.
Persistence, and you try until you succeed.
Right. Don't take no for an answer. Like, just keep asking until they give in.
Oh, we forgot to tell them before.
What did we forget?
Before the proposal for girlfriend, boyfriend, when he is in the US, here in the US, and I'm in the Philippines, because there is another guy who's courting me. There's another guy who's courting me, and then I don't know if you got irritated or something, because you know there is another guy who courted me, and then Maki told you, if you really love me, you will do your best, like, ano yun?
He said,
may the best man win. And then what is your reaction on that?
That it was a load of crap. I was like, you know what? If the tides were turned and I had like 2 other girls that I was trying to, to figure out which one I wanted, to be with and stuff, you wouldn't be over here trying your hardest, to try to prove yourself. You just be like,
hello, women doesn't court, only men court. So whatever.
No, I know.
So
it's a weird double standard. Is what it is, and being an American, like that would not fly here.
Yes, I know.
Totally would not fly, and that's
if
why
the gay said no, okay, fine, no.
Oh. Yeah. I mean,
that's the attitude here in the USA.
Well, it was one of those things like I don't want to be in a line.
But you stay.
Yeah, I did, because of all.
And then he got frustrated.
I got very frustrated. Not only did I have this competition, but I was like, I shouldn't have to. You should want to be with me. You shouldn't have to decide that you want to be with me. You should want to. You shouldn't have to have a choice in like what. Well, no, you definitely have a choice. But the best way to say it is that you shouldn't have to be torn between 2 people. You should just want to have one or the other.
But take note, that time I am a broken-hearted, so I don't trust. I don't trust anyone after that relationship, and that time I become a man hater. So when Marcus courted me,
from a man eater to a man hater.
So when Marcus courted me, that time I don't trust him, and then there is this guy who courted me also, and that time because I'm still hurt, I want, as much as possible, I want to heal first, and I don't want both of them. I don't want to use both of them for me to heal, because others said, if you want to heal, just use other men for you to heal.
The American saying for that is the only way to get over somebody is to get under somebody else.
Yeah, but for me, I don't believe in that, because I don't want to use anyone just for me to become okay, to become healed for my broken-hearted. So yeah, so that time I told him, if you still want to court me, then court me. But if you want to stop, then stop. I will not tell you to pursue to court me if you don't want. So may the best man win. And then so yeah,
so frustrated to hear that, because I'd already flown to the Philippines twice. I'd already spent all this time, invested all my time and stuff. I made myself look like a fool like 4 times at this point. 3 times at this point.
But remember, I told Maki that I don't like you that time. I don't like you that time.
I didn't give her any reason to not like me. It's just
so I eat my words. I ate my words when I told Maki that I don't like Marcus, that there are no chance to like Marcus. But during the time that he courted me, and then the other guy courted me, and then there is something happened that the other guy and me has a gap. So that time I realized that Marcus really loved me, and I want to give him a chance, and I want to give myself a chance to love and to trust again. But until now, I told him that my trust is not fully 100%, and I told him that I'm still worried that one day he will cheat on me. Right, until now
I've never cheated on anyone, and I told her that time will be the evidence. Time will show you that I am solid and that you have nothing to worry about. And so far I've held up my end of the bargain.
Yeah,
we've been together, and
2 years.
There's never been an issue in infidelity or trust that I've given her. So it's it's going well. I'm thinking probably by around like our 50th anniversary, she'll be like, okay, honey, now that you're like super duper old and you're in diapers now, I feel like I can trust you that you're going to be here when I go to the grocery store.
So, cause that time, like my heart is crushed, and then as in totally crushed, all broken, and then I don't trust anyone. As in, it hurts too much. So
Look, I
but
get that. I get that because I was single for 7 years. I just had my friends,
yeah.
to fill that void. Like, I feel like that was needed for me to be by myself and return to who I was, because I think when you go from relationship to relationship, you get into this mode where like you feel like you need somebody else there to be, the other half of you. But when you are on your own 2 feet for the amount of time both of us were, we had both met each other. I felt like at a perfect time in our lives because we weren't with anybody. We were completely in our own heads about who we were as people, and we weren't looking for anything.
So he is persistent to court me. So that's why that time when me and the other guy has a gap, and then I realized that I think Marcus really loves me and he will not hurt me. So when he proposed to me to become a girlfriend, so my mom said yes, and then I said yes. But take note, after that we are already girlfriend and boyfriend, but after that we have a problem with my mom. Yeah, we already have a boyfriend girlfriend, and then my mom said yes. But after that, my mom talked to me about Marcus, and my mom that time doesn't like Marcus because Marcus is American. My mom doesn't know Marcus, and then my mom knows the other guy who court me, and then my mom likes the other guy who court me, and then he said that the other guy is better than Marcus because the other guy is a Filipino, blah 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 blah. So we have a struggle that time with my mom, but I did not just surrender, and I told Marcus that we need to settle this. You need to talk to my mom. You need to explain my mom your motive and intention to me are good. So he talked to my mom on Skype, and then after he talked to my mom, he talked to my brother. You talked to my brother, right? He talked to my brother about me, and then about the fiance visa, and because that time we plan, and I really wanted to get married in the Philippines because when my my dad still alive, he wanted me to get married in the Philippines, but we decided to apply for K1 fiancé visa instead, and then get married here, and then after 2 years we will go back to the Philippines and get married again. But my mom doesn't approve that. She wanted us to get married in the Philippines, and then Marcus talked to my kuya, to my brother, and then my brother and Marcus talked to my mom. And then I remember my mom is crying when you talk about me leaving her, and then I go here to the US. So our relationship that time is not perfect.
No, it definitely had its uphill battle, but I feel like coming out of it, it was definitely something that needed to happen. We needed to at least clear everything with, your mother, your older brother, and just let everybody know that I have good intentions, and that I'm not going to be the stereotypical American that's going to just use you, abuse you, and leave you in the gutter. That was never my intention. And like if I make a promise to you, I'm going to keep it. And if I tell you that I'm going to be here for you for the rest of my life, and that's what's going to happen.
Yeah, so I'm so happy because Marcus did not stop, because usually if another guy, and we have a struggle with my family, and he is American, I expect that he will stop and he will just say, okay, if you have a problem with your mom, let's just stop it. I'm just thinking about that. But good thing Marcus is not like that, and he pursued to get my mom's approval, even we already in a relationship. So if
your mom loves me now.
Yeah, my mom loves him so much. So, our advice to you guys, if you really love one another, whatever struggle, problems you're encountering, you just need to stick to one another, and then just try to solve it. Don't surrender, don't give up, because if you will give up, nothing will happen. So if you really love one another, just fight for your love. That's what we experienced before. So when my mom and my brother talked to my mom, Marcus and my mom talked, Marcus and my brother talked to my mom. So that's the time my mom finally
She came around finally.
yeah, finally she thought that yeah, Marcus is really a good guy.
Honestly,
and he loves me.
it's communication. You know, from the very beginning, it was the thing that solidified you and me, and it was the thing that got your mom on our side, and your brother on our side. You know, so I feel like in any relationship they always say, oh, you know, honesty is the best thing, but honesty and communication and just, you know, if you truly love someone, you're gonna be honest with them. You truly love someone, you're gonna communicate with them, and you're gonna tell them, you know, that look, don't have any worries, don't have any doubts and stuff. Just as long as you're here for me, I'm gonna be here for you, and we're gonna make it through this. And you know, I felt like, you know, we had to go through the ringer first, you know, to kind of strengthen us and just kind of let everybody know that, hey, you know, we still have what started us in the very beginning. You know, that fire has not gone out yet.
Yeah. So after my mom already approved Marcus, so we went to the cemetery to visit my dad, and then Marcus talked to my dad, and then he promised that he will take care of me in front of the, what do you call that? Womb. Yeah. And then my mom cry again. And then after we visit my dad, we went to the church, and then we went to Enchanted Kingdom with Maki and his wife Roseanne and
They weren't married at
Omeng.
the time, were they?
Yes, it is.
I didn't know
Ay,
they were just
yeah,
dating.
they are girlfriend boyfriend, Maki and
Yeah.
Roseanne, but Omeng and I forgot the other girl. I will not mention the other girl because I don't want to. Yeah, let's just focus. So yeah, we went to Enchanted Kingdom, and then we went to my work at Pioneer Insurance, and then
I remember I spoke to your boss.
yeah,
I told her I wanted a job, and she said we couldn't afford you. I was like, look, I'll wash your car. I'll bring your mail. You know.
So and then after that, I show him where I always sit down when I'm talking to him. That is at Greenbelt 5. If you know that place, that is Greenbelt 5, and then there is a stairs at the top. That is the place where I always seated during my break, and I talk to Marcus. So and then after that, September 11, because Marcus' birthday is October 13, and I cannot go to US yet, so I decided to make a surprise, advanced birthday surprise. So he stay at Chateau LSC and condominium, and then I told him that someone will clean his room. So he went to the gym, and then when he went to the gym, that's the time I go to his room to set up the balloons, the gift. I have 33 gifts because that time he is 33, so I have a 33 gifts for him. And then I have a 33 notes in the mirror, and then that notes it's about how I feel to him, and then I have a hanging pictures of our pictures together, and then when
Behind each picture had a birthday wish.
yeah, birthday
Behind it, too.
wishes, yeah.
It was like crazy, man. Like
He cried.
I didn't think she could I didn't think she could top herself, you know, but you had topped yourself, you know.
Yeah, and then I have a cake, and then when he finally done, he went to his room, and then he saw my surprise.
Thought
and
I was
then,
in the wrong room.
Yeah.
I was like, wait a minute, what is all this? And I go inside and I just see all these balloon strings and stuff.
And then you're trying
pictures
to
of
call
us.
me.
Yeah, I was like, what is this? And I was like, oh my god, I see a 33 on the mirror that's made out of Post-it notes. And
I will include the link of that video for you
see
to
a
watch.
grown man cry, start blubbering, like, jeez. That was, I mean, that really was very heartfelt, and I don't know. It might not have the same effect on you guys watching it, but just being in that moment, it was truly amazing. You know, like, again, floored me, because I was like, I've never had anybody do this much effort for me, and you know, for someone to do all this preparation, and I would have never had I would have never had anybody do any type of effort like that for me out here in America. So this was just another blessing. You know.
Yeah, and then so I'm there. Also, I'm hiding
in the bathroom with the cake.
With the cake. And then so yeah, so after all those set up, and then we went to Greenbelt. I show him the Greenbelt 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then after that, September 7. You go back to the US September 16. And then when you go back to US September 16, we started to apply K1 fiancé visa.
And I basically
because that is 2015. So I applied fiancé visa March 2016, and then I got approved and finally got my visa September 7, 2016, and that is my birthday, and our anniversary September 6th. And then I got here to the US October 16, and then we got married November 18, and
You're
then
skipping over
what did I
so
skip?
much preparation.
What did I
So
skip?
me and my friends, we decided we wanted to do something special when you arrived
Oh yeah.
in the airport.
Sorry.
And yeah, never happened, right? So I had my two friends, Cameron and his girlfriend, go with me to the airport so they could film when Mix came down the stairs, and I would be greeting her with a flower and a sign that said "Welcome home." And the whole plan was for me to stand there and wait for her to come down the stairs. Well, she didn't come down the stairs, you guys. Okay? So I remember I was watching all of the people from the plane, and then there was the airline crew, and I was just like, and then just nobody. I was like, I wonder if she's like still in Ohio or something, you know? I wonder if she missed her flight. But then I had shown Cameron the video, the birthday surprise that I did for you at the resort, so we got to see what you look like.
Oh, so he knows me.
So after I showed him
like?
that video, he knew what you looked like. So then he was the one, because I had my back facing the stairs still. He was the one that said that he thought that he had saw you come around from the other side and grab your luggage. So that was when I was like, hold on, just stay here, because I'm pretty sure as soon as I leave this area, that's when she's going to come down the stairs. So he stayed there. I went around the corner, and sure enough, it was you. You were standing there in front of your luggage cart, and you were staring down at your phone, trying to connect to the airport Wi-Fi. And I was like, okay, so that's when I ran up real quick with the sign, got in position with the flower and stuff, and I was like, excuse me, miss. And then you turned around, and then...
We have a video of that too.
Yeah.
I will share you the link.
Yeah.
Then he proposed
the most elaborate proposal ever.
He proposed to me to become a wife, and finally I said yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Of course, I already in the US, and we're applying for K1 fiancé visa. If I will say
Yeah,
no,
but, yeah, but you know, I got you on my turf now. I didn't want to again, the plan was to not waste any time. I wanted to get it all documented, and I wanted to just make sure that, because when's the next time I'm gonna be able to get you at the airport coming in from the Philippines? Well, it was only that one try, so that's why I wanted to definitely make that a memorable.
Yeah, we have a video of that. We have a video of everything.
Yeah, it's all records.
Yeah, so I will just share the link for you to watch. So yeah, and then now we have a baby girl turning 2 on August 19, and so far so good. We have a problem, we have ups and downs, but still we are intact. We are a strong family, and we love each other.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're good and happy family. So yeah, that is our love story. I'm so sorry if it's too long, because our relationship is too long.
Well, to put it into words, it's definitely it's a story that probably should be made
by chance.
It's a story by chance, honestly, and it's one of those things that if you go in there with no intentions, we literally just met each other as friends, and we didn't have any type of there was no motivation to try to make it more than what it was. Everything just developed very naturally, and I think that's really the best way for two people to meet.
And whoever knows that I will marry an American guy. And I said before, I will not marry an American guy, but now I marry him.
The best man did win. But, it's persistence. At the end of the day, I will say that, to all my single people out there, don't give up hope.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody will go through those dark times of being alone and feeling lonely and stuff,
and brokenhearted,
and you think that you'll never find love again. Well, guess what?
We are the proof.
You have to let love find you. You can't go out looking for it. So
that's why if you are a brokenhearted and you always tell yourself that I don't want to live anymore, I'm so hurt, I will not love again, I will not trust again.
Just wait it out. Wait it out, because guess what?
Eventually you will be okay. You will be happy, like us, like me. Both of us experience heartbreak. So look at us now. We are happy, happy family, happy husband and wife.
Right here.
I hope we give you positive vibes and to our love story. So
if you guys have any questions as well on K1 visa stuff, what to bring to go to Philippines, and how to set up an incredible birthday surprise, just
ask me. I'm
She's a fountain of knowledge here. She'll be able to just dispense all that information very quickly and efficiently for you. So make sure,
No, if you need any advice on the surprises, ask me.
Yeah, she's the best. She's the best at it. And I only learned from her, so. But yeah, she's the best. So definitely.
Wait. Don't say that. I'm not the best. I'm just a simple girl.
With a big heart.
with a big heart. Yeah. Okay, so that's it, guys. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.